Hello there. Let's do some substitution method problems. Okay, of all the choices that I have, of which one I want to solve for, I think 2x presents itself the easiest. Then I won't have to deal with fifths or thirds, and all of these are even, so that's going to reduce nicely. So let's rewrite that. We'll label them equation 1, equation 2. Let's see here. Move the y to the other side, 10 minus 4y, and all of them are easy, so I'll divide. So this is what x is equal to. X is equal to, in relation to y, 5 minus 2y. And I'm going to substitute this in up here. So I'm going to rewrite equation 2 now, but leave a space for the x. So I'm just copying down the equation, 3x minus 5y equals negative 7. And now for that x, we know that x is 5 minus 2y. So let's plug that in. Substitute that in. Now let's distribute across here. Gather our like terms. Move the 15 to the other side. Divide and get y. Now I'm going to plug this value back into this equation. I could do it into any of these equations, but this equation is very nice because it's got x by itself. So that 2 value is going to go right in there for y. And this gives me that x is equal to 1. I know what x is, I know what y is. Write the solution as a coordinate pair in victory purple. Boom. We're done. 1, 2. And you can plug it back in. Back up here. And check that they work out. Okay, on to that second problem. Label them. Whew. Okay, so we got 7, 6, 12, 14, and 17. These are not nice numbers. If I try to solve for a single variable, x, y, I'm going to wind up with sevenths or sixths or 17ths over here. And that's just going to be really, really ugly. So what I'm going to suggest is you need to embrace a larger view of what substitution is. It doesn't mean that you just have to get x by itself. X equals this, x equals that. You can substitute in for much larger things. So let's rewrite equation 2 here. I'm just breaking everything apart. I know that 7x plus 7x is 14, and that 17 can be split up into 6 plus 5. And then let's group things. And I'm grouping this way because I know that 7x plus 6y, I know what that equals. That's going to be 17. And that one's 17 because that's what this is up here. So I can substitute that in. And doing this kind of substitution where it's this whole 7x plus 6y is going to be much, much easier because I don't have to deal with sevenths or sixths or 17ths. So let's just finish it up. It's all whole numbers, gather like terms. Then subtract that 34 and solve for y. Now this one doesn't have a slick step where I do have to plug this y equals negative 3 back in, but it doesn't have a slick place like over here where we could do x equals. So I gotta plug it back in. I'm not going to multiply by 17, keep it small. I'm going to use this first one. Write out the equation, and now I'm going to plug that negative 3 in there. Expand it out. Add 18 to both sides. Doesn't go to 1, it's going to get bigger. And solve for x. Once again, write your solution in victory purple. Double check by plugging it back into the original equations. And we're done. Character and scholarship for life.